Guys, this is going to be a tier list of the worst Looksmaxxing tips on the internet. I'm not gonna lie though, it's just going to be Looksmaxxing tips in general. I just had to title it a little bit differently and format the video slightly differently so that I can get you guys to click it. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyways, let's get right into it. The first tip, and it's something that's been getting very popular recently, is thumb pulling. Now guys, this is kind of hard to explain, so I'm going to put images on screen. But this is basically where you pull your mouth outwards and forwards to like widen your upper palate and to bring your upper palate forward and upwards. And this is supposed to promote forward growth in your jaw and make your jawline stand out a little bit more. It's also supposed to make your cheekbones more defined and stuff, but there's honestly not enough research done about this topic, and a lot of creators are saying that it has made a difference. And I've seen like in comment sections people saying, yeah, this worked for me. Some people say it doesn't work. You know, it's very controversial. If you want to learn more about thumb pulling specifically, you should watch Oscar Patel. Jordan Wood is not on YouTube, he's only on Instagram and TikTok, but they have more like detailed videos about how this would actually work. I'm just gonna put it in not enough research. Next, we have bone smashing. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard of this, but this is basically where you like hit the bones in your face with a like hard object to hopefully like stress out the bones in that area and make them grow back thicker. It's based on Wolff's Law, if you know what that is. It's just basically the idea that when you put your bones under stress, they get stronger and thicker. So this could possibly work in theory, I guess, but I've never seen anyone say they've actually had results with bone smashing. I've seen videos where they're like, well, all boxers have prominent cheekbones and brow ridges and stuff, and that's because they get constant shock to the face. But like, that's not bone smashing, bro. That's like actually doing a fighting sport, so that's completely different. And if you actually like hammer your face, it's not gonna work. It's useless. It's cope. It's such a high risk of injury when you do this that it doesn't even make sense to try. Next, we have zygo pulling or pushing, and this is basically thumb pulling, but for your zygomatic bone. It's just putting pressure on your zygomatic bone from the inside. Some people do it from the outside as well, but I personally think that this shit is cope. I don't think that this actually works at all. It's supposed to give you more prominent cheekbones. I don't think this thing works at all. That's my personal take though. Next, we have a technique called UUDD, which stands for up, up, down, down, and it's basically where you look up, raise your eyebrows, then you bring your eyebrows down, and then you look straight, and it's supposed to like, your eyebrows are supposed to like overlap over your eyelids and give you like more of a hunter eye look. This was popularized by Baby Stickley. This technique doesn't work. It's cope, and it's only going to work for someone who has a good foundation and base like for their eye area. Like they have low set eyebrows already, maybe they have a little bit of eyelid show, and when they like squint they have more hunter eyes. That's the only people that this will work for. It's not something that's going to work for everyone, so this is just cope. It's not a good technique to promote in my opinion. Next, we have hunter eye training, and this is basically where people like train their eyes to become more hunterish by like pulling on the sides and then like doing exercises, blinking and stuff. I'm going to show like videos on screen of what that would look like, but I don't think this technique works for giving you hunter eyes, but it can help give you like more positively tilted eyes, and it can help give you better looking eyes, like more healthy looking eyes, because it brings blood flow to the eye area and it works on the muscles around your eyes. So I'm going to say this actually makes a difference. If you guys want me to make a more detailed video on how you can get a better eye area, let me know in the comment section. But moving on, y'all are probably confused by this picture, but this is gut cleansing, and this doesn't mean like cleansing your gut with actual soap. It just means cleansing your immune system by eating healthier and changing your diet. And guys, this makes a huge difference. This actually works wonders in my opinion. I think this is an S tier Looksmaxxing tip, because if you clean up your immune system and your diet, you're automatically going to glow up. You're going to look much better. Everything about you is going to look more healthy. Your skin, your teeth, your eyes, your hair. You're going to even grow thicker and healthier hair by cleaning up your diet. So yeah, this is going to be an S tier tip. Next, we have mewing. Now you guys already know what mewing is and how that works, so I'm not going to talk about that, but mewing I think makes a huge difference. I think that mainly for younger guys though, if you're like under the age of 18, mewing is definitely going to make a huge difference for you. If you're over 25, mewing might not make a difference at all. I don't know for sure, but for guys who are younger, mewing is definitely going to make a huge difference. Next, we have posture maxing, or just improving your posture. I'm just putting maxing at the end of stuff, but this makes a huge difference in my opinion. It makes you taller. It helps you breathe through your nose. It makes mewing easier. It does a lot of things for your looks overall. It makes you look more confident, and it makes you look more broad as well. So fixing your posture is definitely going to be huge. Next, we have hairstyle maxing, or picking the right hairstyle for your face shape. I made a video on that recently, specifically for black guys. If you want to watch it, go watch it. But I think this makes a huge difference. If you have the wrong hairstyle for your face shape, it can really affect your looks. So you want to make sure that you're maxing that out and finding the best hairstyle for your face shape. Also, if you already watched that video and it was confusing for you, make sure you DM me on Instagram. I respond to everybody. I'm going to leave it in the description and in the pinned comment. Next, we have hard gum for your jawline. Now this one I think makes a difference. I'm not going to say a huge difference, but it makes a difference. It's not going to drastically change your looks, but it's going to give you a wider jaw, and it's going to make you look slightly better. So I'm going to say it makes a difference. Next, we have gym maxing. Honestly guys, this makes a huge difference. If you're lean and in shape, it's going to make you look a lot lot better, and it's going to make you much more appealing to women. So getting in shape is going to be huge. Next, we have beard maxing, or either growing out a beard or making sure that your beard is like perfect for your face shape. Now guys, this makes a difference. I'm not going to say it makes a huge difference, but it definitely makes a difference in your appearance. Having the right type of beard and like the right style and cutting your beard the right way is going to make a difference in your looks for sure. Next is going to be minoxidil for beard growth or hair loss. I'm going to say this makes a huge difference because I've used it and it works well, but a lot of people have reported side effects. So I'm going to say that, you know what, let me bring it down to makes a difference because of the side effects, and because a lot of people say that, you know, it hasn't worked for them, or they, you know, had their hair fall out or something. That's a very small percentage, by the way. I've never experienced anything like that, but for those people, I'm just going to say it makes a difference. The next one, this is just gem maxing too. I just used 2 pictures for the same thing, but yeah, that's the same thing. But next we have teeth maxing, and getting your teeth white is going to be essential if you want to like look better. If you want to really max out your looks, like if you have everything right but your teeth aren't, that's going to be like, people are going to notice that there's that one thing that's off about you. So once you get your teeth white, you're going to really have like everything down pat. I'm going to say that white teeth low-key makes a huge difference in your appearance. And guys, let me know if you guys would like to see a video on how to get whiter teeth. Honestly, it's not that complicated of a topic. Just have good oral hygiene and get whitening strips, use them for a month, and you're going to see that your teeth get white over time. That's the easy tip you can start implementing literally today, and you'll start to see a difference. Next, we have jaw exercisers, and guys, these work, but they can also work against you sometimes because of the fact that they overstimulate the temporalis muscle, and it blows up that muscle, which can give you an actual rounder appearance over time in your face. So they might not actually just square off your jaw, they might work all the muscles in there because they're just overstimulating like this whole area. So I would recommend something less like high pressure. You don't need something that high pressure just to work your jaw. So you can just go with hard gum. And when you're using hard gum, I didn't tell you guys this before, but you should be massaging your jaw muscle every day because you don't want it to get too tight because that'll cause injury. Also, it's pulling down on your cheekbone and it'll make your face like look more flat over time. I'm going to put this in useless/cope just because it works against you, and you can also get injured from it over time. Next, we have starve maxing, or just getting leaner and debloating your face. That's the grass touching way to say it. And yes, I did just invent that term, but this can make a huge difference in your appearance. I've seen a lot of actors that like had roles where they had to gain a lot of weight, and you see them in roles where they're like at their peak body weight, body fat percentage, and they look so much better. So when you get leaner, this can literally give you a glow up in itself. So I'm going to say this one works wonders. It's going to be an S tier tip, just getting leaner. Next, we have gua shas, and honestly, this one does work, but I'm going to say it's more so temporary results. Usually when you do it, you look better right after doing it, but it doesn't last the whole entire day. So I don't know if it's something that works long term. I have seen some people claim that it can get rid of wrinkles over time, but I haven't tried it for long enough to know for sure. I haven't done enough research. I'm just going to say that it does make a difference. Next, we have surgery maxing. Now, I personally don't recommend this for anyone. If you're a 5 out of 10, you can definitely get to a 6.5 or a 7 through natural means. You don't have to get surgery. So this is just kind of a lazy way of going about it. And if you're a guy that's under the age of 25, you should not even be considering surgery at all because you can definitely change your looks over time, especially if you're a teenager. So this is not going to be something that I think that you guys should do. But if you do get surgery, I'm not going to lie to you, especially if you get it by a good surgeon, it does work wonders. I'm not going to cap. I'm not an advocate for surgery, but it definitely makes a huge difference. So I'm not even going to lie and say that it doesn't work. But guys, if you want to be able to Looksmaxx without surgery in a natural way, you guys should join my school community that's dropping soon. I'm going to have the waitlist in the description. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you get entered into a giveaway for a free spot in the community. So go follow me on Instagram. I'll have that in the pinned comment and in the description as well. With that being said, let me know your opinions in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.